Well, greetings to all the working class heroes of a dystopian Orwellian novel. Instead of worrying for the next day, let us ponder ourselves. What do we think when we think of Indian architecture? We often picture grand structures like Taj Mahals, Rajasthani stepwells, or modern Pinterest-themed residences. But there's another side to Indian architecture, one that's well celebrated with tradition and wisdom. Check out these Toda huts nestled in the Nilgiri hills with their rounded bamboo roofs, the stilt houses of the Khasi in Meghalaya, built to withstand monsoon floods, or the intricate rock-cut caves of Ellora, which tell stories of faith, art, and survival. Today we're going beyond brick and mortar to dive into India's vernacular architecture. It's a journey to uncover the hidden gems of our heritage, crafted by communities, for communities, using materials and methods rooted in the local landscape.
So, the Indian vernacular architecture. Sounds sophisticated, but really, it's all around us. It's the traditional architecture that arises from the specific needs, materials, and cultures of a place. It's not only about designers or blueprints, it's about communities building with what they have, in harmony with their environment. In India, we see this in two primary types of structures: kachcha, or temporary, and pakka, or permanent. Each structure tells a unique story of adaptation. But why does it matter today, in the age of steel and glass?
Vernacular architecture isn't just about aesthetics, it's about ethics. It's sustainable, it's cost-effective, and it's deeply rooted in the local context. These homes are naturally climate-responsive, using materials like mud, clay, bamboo, timber, thatch, and anything that is inexpensive, having low carbon footprints and are locally sourced. For instance, the rounded bungas in Bhuj keep the interiors cool in scorching summers, while houses on stilts in Assam protect people during monsoon floods. In the race to modernize, we risk erasing a vital part of our identity. A recent study highlights that as India modernizes, traditional structures are disappearing. Today, we often view them as backward or temporary, even when they offer lessons in sustainability and resilience. Can we learn from the ethics of vernacular architecture as we build for the future? Vernacular architecture is like a living library of knowledge, a fusion of cultural wisdom, environmental awareness, and craftsmanship. Let's look at some of the rarest forms of Indian vernacular architecture and the deep insights they reveal. In the remote Nicobar Islands, the indigenous Nicobarese people build unique Korambo houses. Round, elevated structures with walls made from palm thatch and bamboo, designed to resist the tropical climate and protect against flooding. The materials are sourced from nearby, making these homes a natural part of the forest landscape. Now, muster up and voyage to the cold, rainy landscapes of Sikkim to find the Lepcha tribe's traditional homes, crafted with bamboo and stone. These houses are constructed without nails, relying on interlocking bamboo poles which make them highly flexible and resistant to earthquakes. A perfect example of harmony between human needs and the natural world. And then there are the floating reed houses on Loktak Lake in Manipur. Built on fungus or floating biomass islands, these houses rise and fall with water levels, adapting to seasonal changes. The material is entirely organic, and the structure itself is temporary, underscoring a deep respect for the shifting nature of the lake. Each of these structures is a response to specific needs and environments. They're not just shelters, they're solutions, crafted with ingenuity and a profound understanding of nature's rhythm. They invite us to look beyond the surface, to the insights within, resilience, adaptability, and a respect for the balance between humans and their surroundings. India's vernacular architecture is more than just homes. It's a living history, a legacy that tells the story of who we are and where we come from. Let's go beyond brick and mortar and protect what makes our architecture and our culture truly unique.
Like, share, and subscribe to the channel.